I'm Sadie, and one day I'll go into the wild to study bugs and animals and weird microbes that devour entire towns. But for now, I've got my eye on the strange specimens in my own life, watching them all do what comes naturally. All kinds of things happen under the surface. Stuff you don't even realize is going on. And there's a time in every girl's life where you sort of lose your connection with your dad. We'd always gotten along fine, but it had been a long time since we actually did anything together. And then, Dad, I think you left your scuba mask on the table.
Really? I thought that was your scuba mask.
I don't have a scuba mask.
Then how the heck you gonna come scuba diving with me?
What? Do you mean... But I thought your scuba week was strictly guys only.
It is. I'm just not going with them.
Why?
Difference of opinion. They were of the opinion that it was guys only. I was of the opinion that I'd rather spend the time with my daughter.
So you gave up your scuba trip with the guys for me?
No, I gave it up for us. I don't know. I think I've kind of outgrown the guys. And I know it's last minute, but when I thought of it, I just couldn't resist.
Wow.
Besides, you're growing up, and I don't want to miss my chance to do stuff like this with you. You think it'd be a problem if you take Friday afternoon off from school?
No problem at all.
Science exam. That's not a problem?
If you keep an A average, you don't even have to take the exam. I'll get out of it for sure.
Well, that's great. So you're absolutely free, which means you'd have nothing to do anyway.
Yeah, this is so great. Thanks, Dad. It was like my dad was reading my mind. Finally, we'd get under the surface of all kinds of things. First of all, diving. How cool is that? Plus, for me and my dad, this could be the most important thing we'd ever done together. I couldn't wait.
Everybody was getting together, and I missed it because I was waiting for you for an hour, and you never showed up.
I did so. I went to 2 Morrow Street, just like you said.
What? I never told you to go there.
That's what you messaged me. 2 Morrow. Thanks to you, I missed it too.
Rain, I meant tomorrow. Like the day, not tomorrow.
You wrote tomorrow.
That's because tomorrow is an abbreviation for tomorrow.
Well, that's too confusing. Why didn't you message me when I didn't show up?
I did. I wrote, are you okay?
No, you wrote, you rock. I was actually quite flattered. Margaret, this isn't working. Why don't they put real keyboards on these things?
I know what you mean. We need to get something that can keep us in the loop without getting us confused. Before it's too late.
Have you seen the new science teacher?
New? Where's Miss Maslow?
Some retreat or something. But this new guy, hello. I heard he's Brazil's answer to Indiana Jones.
Good morning. Yes, Miss Hawthorne.
Nothing, sorry.
Spit. What can it do? It must be one of the greatest wonders of nature. Magic mucus, that's what I like to call it. For spit's superpower, if you will, is binding masticated food into a slippery bolus that slides through your esophagus.
He's cute, but he is such a science teacher.
Saliva also coats the oral cavity and the esophagus, so the food never directly touches the epithelial cells. It's amazing, huh?
Amazing.
There's nothing to be embarrassed about, Sadie. Digestion is a thrilling journey that we take for granted. Think about the process involved. The saliva, the chewing, the bolus pushing through the powerful, muscular esophagus, and then sliding into an acid bath that's in your stomach. What's that?
Nothing. Sorry, Mr. Professional.
You guys, call me Richard.
A wireless what?
A wireless lifesaver. It's even better than a cell phone. Check out this online quiz.
Let's see. 1. Do you receive time-sensitive email or more than 15 email messages per day?
Duh! 2. Do you need flexible ways to stay in touch with friends and colleagues?
Duh! Do you mess up simple text messages because your Lameo phone has a Lameo keypad?
Yes, this is uncanny.
We need this machine.
We cannot live without this machine.
How have we even gotten this far without this machine?
Only, can we afford to get it?
Can we afford not to get it?
How much could it be?
Wow, it could really be that much. But if we pool our resources, I'll throw in my cell.
And I'll throw in my rare high-impact lizard squirt gun. And my cell. You sure you want to do this? Give up our cells and get this thing?
I don't see how we have a choice.
Watch about an hour's flight
Going to get
some of the
power
best
from
diving
your
in
muscular esophagus.
to do your training while
sliding
you're down
into
there.
an
Remember
acid
that,
bath
right?
that's in your stomach.
You still with me?
Oh, sure. Training while we're there.
Yeah, okay. Anyways, our flight leaves at 3, so we're in the Florida Keys by 5. And, here's where we're diving. Now, I bet you're dying to know what the weather's like down there.
We're currently sitting at 81 degrees in Miami and Fort Lauderdale, 85 in much of the Keys, with an easterly
Sadie?
wind of 9 miles an hour.
Sadie,
Sounds great.
look, Sadie, we don't have to do this if you don't want to.
No. I'm into it, I promise. I'm just distracted by the weather guy.
Friday's expected highs are in the mid-80s in most areas, including the Keys.
Okay. I'm just gonna learn to work you. I'll share you with Margaret, eventually. Now, who should I message first?
Look, a message from Rain.
Put your books away, please, for a pop quiz. Do your best, because if you keep an above 90 average, that means no exam on Friday.
It was perfect. A chance to really impress Richard. I ace these kinds of tests all the time, if I could keep my eyes on my paper. And then...
Sadie, could I have a moment? Before I took over here, Miss Maslow informed me that you were one of her brightest students.
Oh, I don't know. I've always liked her class, and I was hoping to be an animal behaviorist when I get older.
You know that requires hard work.
Well, yeah,
I mean, your work has to absolutely be top-notch.
I know it.
Well, I marked your test, Sadie. Would you call this top-notch? I mean, the effect on your overall grade is pretty grim. There's repercussions starting with the exam on Friday. But if I see a turnaround, I might reconsider.
I don't know what happened. I'll fix it, I swear. I will.
I'm failing science because of a cute teacher?
Failing? Science? How is this possible? Who am I if not somebody who doesn't fail science? I feel like a wild peahen who's just going along, minding my own business when this peacock whooshed into my life and totally distracted me with his plumage. His rugged, seen it all, been there, done that plumage. But the point is, I'm failing science, so diving with my dad might not happen. And if it doesn't, boom, there goes all the trust we've been building, there goes all the respect, there goes a whole new level of our relationship. You'd never understand. Sorry.
Can I...
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Again.
Everything okay?
Yeah. Sorry. Everything's great.
So, I got us a video for tonight. It's a thing on the first divers to swim with the great whites, and it's,
That's great, Dad. Sounds fun.
Okay. Am I just being an idiot father here?
What?
Because I know it happens. It happened with my dad. One day I was a teenager and he was turning off my radio station, shaking his fist, saying, "Kids today." At a certain point, you just get out of touch. I don't want to be that pathetic, trying too hard guy. Just want to spend time with my daughter. But if you need your space...
No, really, it's not like that. But well, what if this whole diving thing didn't happen? At least not on Friday. And not because I don't want it to, but because...
Because?
Because... Actually, I'm sure I can work this out. Somehow.
Okay. I hope so. Because I was kind of looking forward to it.
Yeah. Me too. Okay, I've got a lab, a quiz, and 4 graded homeworks before the exam. If I get a 95 on all those. If I get a 98. If I get 100. Oh, plus the extra credit assignment. I can do it. All I gotta do is treat Rich, Mr. Vachon, like a solar eclipse and never look at him directly.
Okay, watch me closely. I want everyone to put extra care because it's gonna get hot. If you don't get the solution just right, the reaction will get out of control.
I have to stop listening to him, too.
Once again, the pH scale gauges the strength of an acid or a base.
That's not how it's done. Sadie,
It is all over me.
don't wash it with water, Chelsea. That make it just more caustic. Sadie, when I said to watch and listen carefully, I wasn't joking. Are you wearing earphones during an experiment? You. Principal's office now.
The office? Me?
Hey, Dougie, I'll see you tonight, man. Carmen, did you get my heads up about that thing at that place with that guy? Oh, great. Margaret.
Well, you're certainly in the loop all of a sudden.
What can I say? I'm popular.
Funny. I used to know how that feels.
Bye.
The manual. Why, that little... Vivian, could you do me a huge favor? Could you lend me your phone for like 2 seconds? It's an emergency.
Sure.
Thank you so much.
Yes, a message from Vivian. Meet me in the library after school. Meet you there.
Sadie. I'm glad I caught you. Forget going in there. I apologize for being harsh and so dense. I get it now.
You do?
Yeah, I've seen that look before. The confusion, the embarrassment.
You have?
Sure. You shouldn't feel bad about it. There's no shame in needing extra help.
Extra help?
Yeah, we just need to spend more time together. Come by after school today for some one-on-one.
One-on-one?
Yeah, between the two of us, we'll get that groove back up in no time.
Sure you wouldn't rather just send me to the principal?
Vivian? Hello? Viv?
Looking for somebody?
Actually, yeah. Have you seen...
Vivian? You know, I have. I borrowed her phone earlier. I wanted to set up a meeting with someone, but I guess I forgot to attach my name to it. Oops.
I'll I'll just be getting out of your way then. Wouldn't want to interrupt your big meeting, so...
You are the big meeting, Rain. The funny thing, though, is I paged that message. Can't imagine how you received it.
Margaret, I'm sorry. I was going to share it with you real soon. I just wanted to see if it was working right first.
And? Is it working right?
Are you kidding? The thing is awesome. It changed my life. You're going to love it. It's
Just hand it over.
Okay, once again, the pH scale gauges the strength of an acid or a base. So stomach acid has a pH of 7.0, right?
Hello? Am I here alone?
Sorry. I was just trying to absorb what you were saying.
This is pretty basic stuff, Sadie. I mean, everything in your record says you're the star student in this class. What's going on?
I'm just in a slump. I'm fine.
If this is fine, I don't want to see a bad day. Look, I know I'm a new face, and maybe you don't want to spill your guts to me. Understandable. But what about, I don't know, your parents? Could you talk to them?
No. I mean, my mom's on a book tour, and Dad and I, well, we're just not in sync right now.
Is that a problem?
Problem? Define problem.
Like a problem at home?
What? No. Home's good. Home's fine. Home's homey.
You know what? Give this to your father. I think it's time that he came in for a little meeting. I'd like us to discuss this.
All of us, together.
Oh, hey. Is Margaret here?
No.
How about Sadie?
No.
Do you know if anybody's getting together anywhere tonight?
No.
Yeah, see, I traded in my cell and...
Hello. Oh, hey, man. Yeah, totally. Everybody's gonna be there? That sounds great. I'll be right over.
So, something is going on then?
No.
Do you think I could use your cell for just... Man, I am so out of the loop. Can I have it now?
Yeah.
How about now? Now can I have it? Margaret, can I have it now? Now, maybe? That's all right, I'm patient, I can wait. How about now?
All right already. You can have your turn now, but you can't have it forever, and you can't touch any of my stuff on there. Got it?
What is all this garbage? Delete, delete, delete.
Oh, yeah? Where's all your stuff? Delete, 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 delete.
Delete, delete, delete.
Oh, yeah? Delete, 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 delete.
Margaret.
Give me it.
It's mine.
Okay, damage control. Dad'll be here any second. What are my options?
Sadie, come in and have a seat. So, Mr. Hawthorne, as you know, Sadie was one of the best in this class. But lately she's been slipping. No concentration, creating disturbances in class. I even tried personal tutoring.
I see.
I wonder if there was another problem. Something putting Sadie under a lot of pressure. Sadie?
Okay, this was it. The moment of truth. My dad and I never talk about this stuff. Was I supposed to tell him I was mangling our big trip because of a stupid crush? And I was looking forward to this diving weekend more than anything, and then Mr. Vachon showed up and hijacked my central nervous system. Am I actually supposed to dive in and hope that my dad actually understands for once in his life? Huh? Is that what I'm supposed to do? Sure. Why not? Mr. Vachon, could I have a second with my dad? Alone?
Sure.
Dad? Okay, listen. This is hard to explain, and I don't expect you to understand, but it's just there's this I mean, I wanted to, but...
It's okay. I get it.
What? No, I don't think
I do. I understand completely. Don't tell your mother this, but I had this history teacher once, and almost flunked a whole year because of her. And I didn't even miss one class, so go figure. And anyway, enough said. I'd be more than happy to help you out at home with your science work. We can take the weekend. How's that sound?
But your diving trip, what about...
There'll be other times for that.
No way. Could it be that my dad gets me a lot more than I ever thought possible? Could there be more under the surface than I expected? Could it be that just then he read my mind? Yeah. Okay, that sounds great. Thank you.
Not that we're celebrating your bad grade or anything, but what do you say we grab some fudge on the way home?
Yep. The man can definitely read my mind. That sounds like a great idea.
So how was your weekend?
Painted my toenails.
Wow, sorry I missed it. You should have invited me.
I would have paged you, but...
Yeah, well, who knew that entire address book, software, and operating systems could be deleted? Just like that. Huh.
Probably mentioned that in the manual, right after section 1. Do not share.
So, we return it, get our credit back, and everything goes back to normal.
So, what do we do with our credit?
Well, I was thinking, these new MP3 players, now they're not cheap, but between the two of us...
Keep talking.
Yeah, it could work out.